The architecture of absolute freedom, awakening the eternal witness in a restless world. In an era defined by unprecedented material progress, humanity is paradoxically suffering from an epidemic of the spiritual exhaustion. We live in a world that the constantly demand we define ourselves by our physical appearances, our social status, or professional achievement, and our capacity to consume the restlessness, relentless identification with the ephemeral has birthed a global crisis of anxiety, burnout, and existential dread. Yet, hidden in the ancient crystalline wisdom of the Ashtavakra Gita lies a radical liberating antidote of the modern malaise. It is a message not just for the ascetic in the Himalaya, but the every restless soul navigating the complexity of 21st century. At the very heart of this liberating wisdom is a profound Sanskrit sloka that serves spiritual scalpel, cutting through the illusion of ego. No tatum deho, na ta deho, bhokta, karta, na va bhavan. Chidrupasi sada sakshi nirpeksaha sukham chara. The understand the sheer transporting power of this message, we must first properly define its essence. The verse is a direct upcoming dialogue from the enlightened sage Ashtavakra to this disciple. He declared, O disciple, you are not the body, nor the body yours. You are neither the doer nor the enjoyer. You are the every form of pure consciousness, Chit, the eternal witness. Therefore, remain the detached and live in absolute bliss. The Hindi expositions beautifully clarify that the metaphysical truth, the action of doing and enjoying belong solely to the mind and intellect, not the self, just the observer of a clay pot, the entirely distinct from the pot itself. The pure self is distinct from the body and mind. Therefore, we should remain untouched to bodily relation like wives and etc. and wander in the world happily. The single verse dismantle the foundation of human suffering by addressing three fundamental illusions: the illusion of the physical vessel, the illusion of the egoic actor, and the illusion of the entitled enjoyer. The illusion of the physical vessel, na tattum deho, na ta deho. You are not the body, nor is the body yours. You are not the body, nor is the body yours. For most of human history, particularly in modern consumerist society, the primary identity to try to the physical form. We spend fortunes preserving it, agonize over the flaws, and mourns its aging. Ashtavakra shattered this identification remains us that the body is merely a vehicle, a biological spacesuit worn by the soul for a brief journey through the time. When you say my car, my house, you acknowledge that you are owner and the object is the owned. Similarly, you possess a body, but you are not the body. By internalizing this, a profound psychological distance is created. The physical pains, the societal judgment regarding appearance, and the terror of mortality lose this grip. You realize you are the immortal consciousness inhabiting a temporary form. The death of egoic actor and the enjoyer. Bhakta karta na va bhavan. You are neither the doer nor the enjoyer. The perhaps the most challenging yet liberating concept for the modern mind, society conditioned as to believe that we are the doers karta of our action and the enjoyer bhokta of their fruits. This creates a crushing burden of karma. When we succeed, the ego inflates with pride. When we fail, it collapses into the guilt and depression. Ashtavakra explain that the actual doing and experiencing. We are function of the mind, intellects, and senses interacting with the world. The pure self merely provides the light of consciousness for these processes of occur. When you realize you are not the doer, the anxiety of poor performance when he says you act with total dedication, but you are surrender the obsession with the outcome. We are freed from the exhausting cycle of chasing pleasure and running from pain. The awakening of the sovereign witness. Chidrupsi Sada Sakshi. You are pure consciousness, the eternal witness. If we are not the body and we are not mind that acts and enjoy, then who we are. Ashtavakra reveals that our true majestic identity, Chidrupu, the very essence of consciousness and Sakshi, eternal witness. Imagine sitting on the banks of a river. We watch the water flow, the boats pass, and the birds flies over. You see it all, but you are not the water, nor the boat, nor the birds. You are the silent observer on the bank. Similarly, your thoughts, emotion, bodily sensation, and the drama of your life. Flowing river, you are the silent, unmoving witness. This witness consciousness untouched by the grief of mind or the decay of the body. It is a pristine, unblissed, and eternally at a peace. Ultimate formula of global happiness. Nirpeksha Sukham Chara. Nirpeksham Sukham Chara. Remain detached, unattached, and 5. Live happily. The culmination of the supreme knowledge is not a life of apathy, but a life of ultimate unshakable joy. The word of Nirpeksha means without expectation, without dependency, and detachment from the worldly entanglements. When the Hindi commentary advises us to remain detached from the body relation with wife and son, it does not mean the abandoning them, the stopping loving them. It means the dropping the possessive illusion over them. It means loving them freely without the toxic grip of ownership, control, and fear of loss. When you stop trying to the doer and the enjoyer, you stop fight the current of the universe. You step into the flow of existence. You perform your worldly duties with a simple knowing deep down that it is all a divine play, lila. You interact with the world, but your inner security remain untouched. This is the secret of true happiness, Sukham. A message to the world. The modern, the modern world drowning in a sea. In a sea, notification, ambition, and identities. Ashtavakra voices rings out like a thunderclap of silence. You are the exhausted because you are the carrying the weight of false identity. You are the suffering because you are the trying to protect a body that will be inevitably fall. And you are the anxious because you are the trying the control outcome that you are not your hands. Drop the burden, step back into the seat of witness. You are the sky, not the clouds, and pass through it. But you are the screen, not the movie playing upon. You are a pure, radiant consciousness. By realizing this ultimate truth, you are become the Nirpeksha, sovereign, unattached, and utterly free. And in the significant freedom, you are will be just survive of chaos in the world. You will dance through a wandering in absolute, unyielding bliss. Thank you.